Breaking news. Manchester United have completed the signing of Andrew Santos from Chelsea in a deal worth around £50 million. Now, I think this is a good signing for Man U and a good business for Chelsea. Although I've already said it before that Chelsea is not a selling club. Chelsea is no longer interested in winning trophies because I don't know why they are selling this guy. They just bought this guy in 2023 and they bought him for around £18 million or thereabouts. Now they sold him for £50 million, which means they are making a profit of about £30 million or £32 million. But what exactly is Chelsea plan? I've asked this question several times, and the only answer I can come up with is that Chelsea is not a selling club. Chelsea is no longer a club interested in winning big trophies. They are more interested in making sales and making profits. That's all. That is all. I mean, unless Chelsea is in a big financial problem, I mean, that is the only reason I can think of that they are not selling their players. They've sold Michael Correa for £50 million. Now they are selling this guy for £50 million. Chalobah is on his way to AC Milan. So if they sell all these players, who actually is going to play for Chelsea? Yeah, they've made a couple of signings here and there. But then again, Chelsea and Chelsea fans, what exactly is the way forward? Because the way I see it right now, there's no big difference between Chelsea and Brighton or Chelsea and Bournemouth. All of them are now selling clubs. They buy players for cheap price. After 2 or 3 seasons, they will sell the player for at least a marginal profit. Yes, because I don't know. Honestly speaking, this is not the Chelsea I grew up watching. Because the Chelsea I grew up watching is no longer the Chelsea that I'm seeing right now. The Chelsea I used to know. They go out there, buy the world-class player that will help them to win trophies. But this Chelsea, they are more interested in making profit than winning trophies. Anyway, that's just by the way. For Manchester United, I think this is a good player. He's just 22 years old. So he have a lot of years ahead to improve in his career. He's a good player. Yes, he's not world-class player. And he haven't actually done much for Chelsea. I think he's scored about 3 or 4 goals in the past 3 seasons. Yes, he spent 3 seasons at Chelsea. So he scored about 3 or 4 goals and maybe 3 or 4 assists. But the only thing I can give him credit is that even all those times that Chelsea players are receiving red cards here and there, he didn't receive any single red card. Although he had about 7 or 8 yellow cards to his name. Yes, he's a good player. He can play defensive midfield. He can play attacking midfield. He can play as 10 as well. So he's a versatile player that Manchester United can be able to utilize in their midfield in any position possible. He can play it. Yes, so he's a good signing for Man U. In an era that players are going for a ridiculous amount of money, £50 million feels like a bargain. And it's a good signing for Manchester United, honestly speaking. So, yeah, it's a good signing. So, congratulations to Manchester United in getting a player that might be an incredible player in the future. Yes, it's a fantastic day for them. And for Chelsea, honestly, I don't know what to say about you guys anymore. I don't know what to say about you guys anymore, honestly speaking. But let's see. Maybe Alonso is cooking something in the background. We'll see next season. We'll definitely see next season. But the way it's looking, I don't think Chelsea is going to do anything. In fact, I don't see Chelsea qualifying for the Champions League next season. Yes, at best for Chelsea with the kind of business they are doing so far in this transfer window, and maybe with their manager, I think at best Conference League. I don't see Chelsea qualifying for Champions League next season or what's it called, Europa League. But we shall see, Sha. We shall see.